Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well and welcome to Operation Endeavour, the Falklands War Redux. Ooh, that sounds very exciting to me, Matrix. What are we doing today?
This is a mission that's been made as a result of a request from a user or follower called Endeavour, and we'll run through this as a bit of a rehearsal. Hopefully next time I'll have a few more members, make things a bit more exciting. The scenario is it's the 31st of August 2024, so fairly recently, a long time after the original 1982 Falklands War. And in this alternative history, 1982, the British were unable to retake the Falklands, and the Argentines have reinforced the Falklands, and they now have a fixed base at, coincidentally, a place called Mount Pleasant, and they have some fighter cover there. At the moment, the fighter and other ground forces in the Falklands for the Argentines are a little bit thin on the ground, and they seem to have centered their defense on Mount Pleasant. They know that combined British and American fleet, largely American to be honest, fleet is approaching from the northeast, and they've sort of left fairly minimal defence at Stanley because they don't believe it has particular strategic value. As expected, the Argentines over to the west are the opponents, and the Chileans, as expected, are allies of the British and the Americans. There's also a Chinese fleet reinforcing the Argentines from currently southwest of Tierra del Fuego, and there's a 4-ship of Hornets with an anti-ship mission to go and take that out. Moving on to the area of operations in the Falklands, you can see the disposition of the fleet to the northeast. There's one fleet carrier. They've got a recovery tanker and 2 AWACS or E2s up. And down to the southeast, you've got the carrier, a small carrier group with LHAs carrying Harriers and helicopters. We'll come on to the specific mission briefs in a moment. So the briefing is there. The weather is cold. Wind is 283 degrees 4 knots, 10k snow showers, 3 or scatter cloud at 8,000 feet. Temperatures -5, dew point -7, 1013. That's 29.92 for those of you across the pond. Okay, so moving on to the objectives then. For Joker, that's the anti-ship mission from Punta Arenas. Your task is to search and destroy the People's Republic of China carrier group southwest of Chile, giving priority to the carrier, not surprisingly. For the Harriers, your task is to destroy ground units located at and around Port Stanley Aerodrome, and your priority is to take out the air defence units. For Sting, there's nobody actually on Sting tonight, so they won't be present. For Jury, the suppression of enemy air defences, your primary target is, again, radars around Port Stanley Aerodrome. I suspect that there won't be too much there, so once you finish that task, a secondary target is to go and do the same for the radars at Mount Pleasant. Do bear in mind for the seed mission that you don't have any covering cap, so do take some air-to-air weapons and expect to engage up to 4 F-16s from Mount Pleasant. For helos, that'll be me in 7th Squadron Chinook. I'm carting special forces to 2 landing zones on the Falkland. That may change if the situation at Stanley Aerodrome improves and I can land there safely and disgorge my special forces. I'll do that. For the escort, Apache, basically escort me in the Chinook to East Falkland landing zones, maybe the airfield if things go well. And then once I'm safely on the ground, conduct some close air support in the vicinity of Port Stanley Aerodrome. So those are the objectives. If we look at the tabs below, so I've fully briefed you on the objectives for the anti-ship. The second map here shows you your start location and rough position of the Chinese fleet. As anticipated, no Argentine air threat or other threat for you, but there will be some air threat from carrier-based fighters from China. The 2 escorts are primarily anti-submarine, but they will have some AAA on as well. Down below you can see a picture of the fleet, just the 3 vessels, so you shouldn't have too much trouble there. Moving on to the ground attack. For the Harriers, you've got a picture of Port Stanley Aerodrome. There are some targets scattered around. You've got some AAA emplacements, a Roland installation, and you've got some helicopters and some light attack aircraft as targets to take out as well. Moving on to Seed, again, picture of Port Stanley. The Rolands are just to the north of the aerodrome, about the centre point of the runway. So I'm not thinking you'll have too much trouble taking that out. So if you do, move on down to Port Stanley. Be careful there because the SAM is SA-11. They do have some early warning radars as well as the basic SAM-11 emplacement. So take out as many radars as you can and don't get involved with close air support or ground attack at the airfield itself. Just take out the radars if you can. Moving on to the Chinook mission. Take off from the carrier task group to the southeast, and you can see on the map below you've got the 2 landing zones, north and south. And again, if the airfield, if the action at Stanley Aerodrome is effective and it becomes safe to land there, that's what I'll do. Threats, again, you've got 4 F-16s located at Mount Pleasant, Rowan Sam, 2 MB-339 light attack aircraft, and the 40mm AAA. For the Apaches, exactly the same mission, but you'll be escorting the Chinook and then taking out some targets at Port Stanley if there are any left.
Roger, let me go through the flights quickly. We have Joker VFA 97. This is my guys, anti-shippers, Cap, Grump, Caladine, Simba. We have Ford, VMA 311, AV8Bs, Maggot, Jigsaw, Elo, and Drop. Sting, no one wanted to be F-18 because no one can remember how to use the radar. Jury, VFMA 251. This is Seed F-18s, Blood, Chef, Stoat, Shrek. Make sure you guys take off before the ground attack because obvious reasons. 7 Squadron is just Matrix on his own, and 3 Regiment is just Skill on his own. Welcome in, viewers. Big old mission as we're doing here. Let me show you what's going on and what we know before we set off. It's kind of a test mission for, as we said, our donators' request. So, big old alternate reality. We are here in Punta Arenas. It's myself, Simba, Grump, and Caladine. Hello, boys.
Hello.
Hello.
We can't get our radios working because they're temperamental and we're too stupid to use them. So we're going to speak in this private chat, but we can hear the guard radio, so we can hear other people. Let me show you. Cap, guard, check 243.
Loud and clear, Cap.
You see? As well as that, we've got all the other stuff going on. So over here we've got a tanker. Over here we've got another tanker. Over here we've got freaking boys. Sead Hornets, by the looks of it. Over here we've got on time as Mr. AWACS. I guess it could be a Mrs. AWACS. Over here we've got AV8B Harriers, same or similar to the British GR5 Harrier. Over here we've got Matrix in a heavy lifter, of which we had 1 in the real Falklands War because the other 4 got sunk on an Atlantic conveyor. There, an AH-64 Apache, which would have been bloody useful in the Falklands War, I can tell you that. More Harriers going to do their stuff. And that's it. If you saw the briefing, then you'll see all that stuff that's going on there. So that's that. Their attacks we're doing. We are going to be attacking all the way down here, southwest. A small Chinese carrier group has been spotted. We need to go and sink it, or at least have a damn good go at it. I'm awfully worried that we're going to get shot down, but we'll do our best. My guys, who I'm going to call, what flight are we? What flight are we, guys?
Joker
flight. Anyone not ready to go? Follow me, please. And immediately gets lost and crashes into a hangar. Turn that on. Oops. It's over here, guys. Your distinctive teal livery or livery, Grump. That's
yes,
good
sir.
news. Right, I'm going to start my harpooners up now because if I don't do it now, I'll forget. Guys, I suggest we do it in an RBL mode.
Sounds right.
So RBL step.
I'm set mine to search large as well.
Rod, good idea. Oh my Gideon, it's icy. About that ice, be careful. Not used to that.
So braking action is bad, is what you're saying.
What? Yeah, or just turning, really. Especially turning when heads down in the UFC. MFD, whatever, words are hard. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna be setting my stuff up while you guys come. Where do you do the target size?
It's the seek down at the bottom.
Okay, mine doesn't work, so there you go. Oh, yes, it does. Right, thank you. Large, and is that? Let's talk about flight altitude. I mean, guess medium. We don't want to go low because it'll hit those islands if it goes low. So medium question mark? I don't know. What's the right thing to say?
I think medium's probably fine. It will go down if it's for its attack. It will drop down if I remember right.
Roger. Yeah, I guess it's intermediate. Most of it's 80 miles, isn't it? Okay. We've got terminal, which is the last thing. Which it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go skim for mine. And that's it. That is our babies set up. Radar we need to set up so we get that on the go. 80 miles. Going to get C mode. 80 miles. Radar cap set. Right, where's my boys? Are they coming? Are they coming? Are they coming? I see boys. How many? Am I missing a boy?
Nope, we're all here.
Oh, right, here, guys. Right, I'm going to just bleed into a takeoff. Just follow me when you're ready. I don't know if turbulence is on, so just be careful. And into reheat now. Old school mission. Don't get to do many of these nowadays, but off we go. And rotator.
Space track.
Gear up. Flaps up.
Shrike sent.
Are you on a Discord channel or a DCS?
No F-16, is it?
SRS channel.
Yes, on 300. No, not that I'm aware of.
Mill power
It's
left.
got a lot
Rob.
of one green button.
It has got one green button. That's right, Grum.
That's all you ever need.
Is someone going to keep their air-to-air radar on just in case, guys?
Yep, I got it.
All right. I'm going to stick on
Yeah,
sync
make
mode.
sure. I don't know if anybody turned on their data link, but.
Oh, sugar dugger. Well done. Yeah. Oh, in fact, I basically just forgot to set my jet up. If that helps, Grum. It might help. It might not.
Yeah, you might want to turn your
Right.
RWR on as well.
Right. Let's get that stuff done. Yeah. Long time no play. DL on. Ah, where's on? On. Data link 2 on. Yeah, the joys of remembering all the planes. RWR on, check. Spencer, that might come in handy. On,
Bypass, yep.
flaps done, lights are all off, I can see. Hemex on, Ik bin ein Hemex, Hemex is on. That is one set up jet, I believe, guys. Right, thank you for that. Now, how can you tell when this baby is in reheat? Because the engines are so quiet and lack power, I can't actually tell.
Fuel flow.
Fuel flow, which
yeah, that too.
is there it is. Yep, and I've got nozzle position. Yep, fine, gotcha. All right, here we go. 1 times Hornet. I know I dissed the Hornet. Hornet is actually a brilliant plane, especially the Legacy Hornet was such a good plane. Now it's pretty much out of service. I can like
actually
it.
saw them flying the other day. The Marines took off.
They still use them, don't they? Awesome, love
Yep.
it. Finland still uses them as its mainstay. It's got like 60 Legacy Hornets. So yeah, they're still doing well. I never understood why Finland took it. It's a naval plane, really. It is a naval plane. Not even really about it. It is a naval plane. Why did Finland use it as their land plane? Viewers, let me know. I don't know what the answer to that is.
It was probably cheaper than trying to buy an F-15E.
Well, you know what? There's a bloody Finnish guy in the. You're right, but there's a Finnish guy in the comments that says he said it was chosen because it was the only aircraft that was a good fighter and could land on roads because they didn't have a lot of air bases, so they all had to land on roads. Why is it good at that? Tough landing gear, good brakes. Well, probably not good brakes, but tough landing gear, right? So there you go.
It takes up off the ground instead of that F-16 Hoover.
Low landing speeds as well, right? This thing can land at 130 knots. Good luck doing that in an F-16 or an F-15.
Oh yeah, something in the ice. All of our torpedo needs to be on. Anti-ice is on.
Yes, no.
Yeah, they're not on by default.
You're
so
right. Okay,
that's
well,
not good.
where do I find that, Grump? There's a lot of
Right
buttons
knee.
in here if you didn't notice.
Yeah, right knee, anti-ice.
Gun, on. Engine, anti-ice, on. Please don't break my aeroplane. Defog. La 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 la, aircon on, relax. Right, we're going through the soup, guys. Ooh, lovely looking day, isn't it? In a beautiful country this is. He says he's not actually sure which country he's in. Are we in Chile or are we in Argentina? Probably
I thought
one
we
of
were
them.
in Colombia.
Right, I love Colombia. Yeah,
I hear they make good coffee.
they make
And-
good coffee, guys.
And premium Bam Bam.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam, there it is. Bloody Americans. Bloody Americans. You guys pulling support for the Falklands Islands. How dare you? I had to go make a video about it today. You bloody guy. Well, we're going to stop support for the British, for the Falklands. I'm definitely not just trying to get my own back on Keystama. We're definitely going to do it.
Totally.
No, we better level off because I don't have the engine power to sustain this. So, autopilot off and nose down. Not an F-16, is it, guys? Just saying. I want to be that guy. No,
Got double the engines though, so double the pushing.
Double the engines, double the push. That's how airplanes work. Right.
Yeah, if you like.
Just like the cushions.
Any wimpy guys pushing.
Right? 2 wimpy guys pushing. There we go. Excellent description, guys. Okay, let me get my attitude hold on. Right, viewers, me and my bad attitude are going to go and have a look around the map because we can. We're there. Baddies are still hundreds and hundreds of miles ahead of us. Let's go and see what the boys are doing. Oh my goodness, there's F-16s taking off from Falklands. that are going to probably shoot all of these guys down because there are AV-8Bs heading straight towards it. So that should be interesting. But it's also kind of an AV-8B problem.
As you do.
Helicopters doing helicopter stuff. Is there anything better looking than a friggin' RAF Chinook? I give you the answer. No, there isn't. We've got some bogs here, but they're all seed. So watch them all get chewed up by this F-16, literally in the next couple of seconds. Roger, agree MR. I read MR as ship search radar. Does anyone disagree with me? Pretty sure
That sounds about right. You got the little boat icon right below it.
That's the giveaway, isn't it, Grump?
Yeah.
I'm going to level out now, guys. That's the giveaway. 30,000 should do it with a heavy loadout, and we are heavily loaded out for a bog. And there's my freaking boys. Let's see if we get a snapshot, shall we? One-time snapshot gain. Look at that. It's like an old, it's like a 10-year-old mission today. Just us boys, fingertip formation, doing highly unrealistic but awesome stuff. That's all you need to know.
Now we just need some Metallica playing in the background, or Iron Maiden.
The battery and demonetized. I'm having an absolute gas. You guys can't do it because you're keeping formation. I'm having a gas watching the F-16 shoot down the Harriers. Shouldn't say that. Love Harriers, but gas.
Are we going VFR direct to a waypoint?
No, we go into the most recent known position, guys, of the Chinese, which were approx 200, and that's where we're going. You know what? I haven't even checked if we've got steer points. I just know that's the most recent position.
Yeah.
Nothing on the sea radar, by the way, guys. We're not expecting them. We've still got well over nearly 200 miles. Right, F-16s have been subdued by the SM standard missiles. If you're wondering what that icon in the background there is, viewers, that's the associated bullseye. Someone's been shot down. 2 people have been shot down already. Argentinians. They're RGs that have been shot down. You'll be happy to know. Harriers proceeding. Anything on our air-to-air radar, guys? I'm not expecting anything, but why is this guy going low down? I don't know, viewers, but probably because he's got standard missiles all over his ass. Currently reading one of my many books I've read about the Falklands War. This guy's sitting in a Sea Harrier on the deck of HMS Invincible. This is the 25th. This is the big attack they do. Superintendents come not over the horizon, but come over the radar horizon, start launching their exocets, which sink Atlantic Conveyor, which was what I was talking about earlier with the Chinooks that all got sunk within that ship. Anyway, Invincible spots them. This guy's sitting in the Harrier, waiting to go, but all of the exocet alarms just gone off. So all the crew are trained to just jump on the deck wherever they are and lay down, put their hands over their ears. That's the trick. So he can't go because they don't get his plane ready in time. Suddenly, right next to him, this what missiles do they use? Sea Dart launcher, which is like the American Talos, if you're into old American missiles. These giant missiles before the standard missile series came out. His arm pops out right next to his jet, like a giant transformer, turns and fires these 2 giant ramjet missiles off the RGs, nearly blows his Sea Harrier off the deck. Crazy story. Oh, hello. What's happening? Help me.
Like F-18.
Oh, that'll be my boys. That will be my boys.
Somebody went into TWS mode.
I am a twizzer. I love to twizz from. A few last looks before we have to worry about our job. We've got the seed. F-18's going in. I told the Harriers to wait for the seed. What have they immediately done? Ignored me. I've gone straight in without the seed. Now they're going to get blasted down by Port Stanley Defence. Kind of a them problem. Anyway, we've done our bit. So, guys, estimated, from what I've garnered roughly from the pictures, we've got about 150 miles to go. Oh, I see them on the sea radar, guys. Right, that's it. I suggest we lock the carrier. Does anyone know how to ascertain which... pressed the wrong button there, didn't I? Anyone know how to ascertain which is the carrier? I see 3 contacts.
I already guessed. It's probably the one in the middle.
Roger. Well, I'm going to go for the middle as best I can, guys. I'm going to move my cursor to it. I'm going to TMS right short, and I've locked onto what I believe is the carrier. Range 70 miles. I suggest we get a little bit closer if we can, and then just spam all our missiles off. And then RTB and get some more missiles, pretty much. And there's bullseye.
Watch them all hit like a Type 54.
Yeah, if at best.
Because they'll be like, I see the carrier. Ooh, look, something else.
Right. Something
Squirrel.
pretty. What would you suggest firing at? About 50 question mark? I don't know what the answer is before you think, oh, I know what I'm doing. Sure you don't.
I think we're good to fire at any point. I don't see any large landmass in front of us.
Are we past the
Yeah,
islands?
these things have a distance of like 80 miles on them, right?
All right, guys.
As you fire, make sure you're in the RBL.
Yeah,
so
we've
you don't
done it.
accidentally switch to
Yeah, we've
bearing
done
on
it.
launch.
Yep. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. Bruiser 1 and Bruiser 2. Give it a little space between clicks. And Bruiser 3 and Bruiser 4. We're off. All right. Freaking RTB, boys. And that is how you launch a bunch of big sexies. Actually gives plenty of time to watch and have tea and cake on the way back. Right, reciprocal of 2 zeros.
Whatever these F-16s are.
We're 4 bruises away.
Are the F-16s still up?
Not in our sector. Only 500 miles away in the other guy's sector, so there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, it sounds like we can burn over there.
Unless you've got fuel for 500 miles. We're heading that way anyway.
It is an F-18, so yeah, we could.
Awkward. Right,
It's no F-16, it actually preserves its fuel.
lots of dissing going on. I'm hearing lots of dissing going on. Not much love for the F-16. That's your problem right now, bro.
Oh, I mean, the F-16's the far superior plane. That's why they did the mission for us.
So superior airplane. It's so beautiful. Such a beautiful plane. That's what people tell me. Right, guys. You did see he got shot at again at yet another dinner. Did anyone see that? I mean, what the hell's going on? Stop shooting presidents. How hard is it not to shoot presidents? Right. Anyway.
Well, yeah. Apparently they don't like this thing about kings or something like that. I don't know. We have presidents. I don't know where these kings. The only king I know of is the king of England.
Yeah,
and also the king of Jordan.
Bahrain.
Jordan has a king.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia has a. Is it a king? Or is it like a crown prince?
Where did we blow up the other day? Oman. Sultan, king, same thing. Yeah, we blow up a lot of places. Right, anyway, guys, I'm on 2020. Follow me back home, Plex. Or wherever we decide to lay our head. That's another Metallica song, Grum.
Yeah.
Right, let's look at our beautiful
Wherever I
missiles.
may roam.
Wherever I may roam. Right, now the great thing is we should have 16 missiles, but we don't, so someone's effed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How hard is it? Who's the code? Oh, did Simba not take any? Oh no, Simba went air to air. Yeah.
Fired 2 of them.
Watch and see what happens, viewers. Good things may happen, bad things may happen, I don't know. What are the chances they all hit that tiny island in front of them?
Going.
Oh yeah, that's where the remaining 2 went. Right, oh well. Well, there could be a hidden carrier strike group in that fjord. So that would take them out, right? Guys?
Yeah.
So don't forget about that. Alright, let's give me a while until they get there. Let me go and update as on what's going on. Oh, kinds of shit's going on over here. Harriers, surprise, surprise, got there too early. Didn't wait for the seed, and now they're getting shot at by SAMs. Ladies and gentlemen, those guys. That looks like a Leander-class frigate. Sitting in there, doing Leander-class frigate stuff. Interesting story. These viewers are actually, you can tell when this map was made. These here are to keep people and materiel, to house them temporarily. They're big floats, and they were while we were building Mount Pleasant Base, Air Force Base, after the Falklands War, which is there. Now, where is that carrier group? Yeah, the carrier group's firing. Who was the twat who said to send them up at medium level? I believe that was me, wasn't it? Right, I suggest these are probably going to fail in that case, and we'll have to go back and do it low, low, low.
I set mine low. 2 of them I set skim. Some of them I set, or 2 of them I set pops. 2 of them I set skim.
Yeah.
Oh, for the deck now.
Visual. Yeah, they got a couple of Chinese frigates that may be a problem. Next time we'll drive them all the way up to within about 20 miles on the deck, launch them by hand, low. I think that will solve the problem. Also, I can do a little bit of cheating and see where the carrier is. It's not the closest, it's actually the furthest. First harpoon shot down. They are indeed diving now. Second harpoon shot down, third harpoon shot down. Some of them are going to get low at least, so that's good. Beating the radar horizon now, which is good, guys. I should buy us a bit of time. Checking over here. This F-16... Oh my goodness, the guys now do... Someone keep an eye on the harpoons, please. The anti-radiation. So anti-radiating. So how can my screen get so dirty so quickly? What is that all about?
Ask 30.
Right?
Looks like 8 of them left. 9 of them.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, here goes anti-radiation. We in the Falklands War? I know I always say this, but I know literally everything about the Falklands War. We fired anti-radiation missiles, but they were American, but they were called Shrikes, and they were rubbish, and every one except one missed. They were fired from giant nuclear strategic bombers as well, because of politics. We did that very well in the 1980s, and do it really well now as well. Okay, they've taken out a giraffe radar. That's a good start. Pop. Gotcha! My giraffe radar are all belong to my Shrikes. I can tell you stories. I read a book about every single shipwreck in the Falklands Islands, viewers. I can tell you all about that one there, and loads. And there's some really interesting stories if you want to go and read that. I suggest you do. Brilliant book. I'll suggest it when I remember the name of it. Ah, you son of a bitch! Okay, here go our harpoons. Our harpoons appear to have completely missed the carrier stroke group because harpoon by American. No, they're going in. They're going in.
I'm going in.
Seawiz. Yeah. Oh, Seawiz in his own ship. That is most unfortunate. How Chinese of them.
Look at that one. They crashed a ship into their own ship.
I remember that too. Look, he smashed his own ship up. Ah, damn it.
I remember the Iranians doing that too.
Yeah. My father likes
time when the Iranian Navy fought the Iranian Navy and the Iranian Navy lost.
Jeez, a lot of Seawiz on that thing. Come on, let's get one through. Let's get one through. My frames are all not belong to me.
Come on,
we lose. We're going to try again.
More missiles.
More missiles, please. And a different tactique.
But I'm tired.
Oh, God, they're having a nightmare over there. They've failed yet again to get the Harriers close. The F-16s are scrambling. Anyway, that's definitely not a problem. Right, guys, does anyone remember where we took off from? Was it punter your anus? It was, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, guys, prepare to punter my anus as I turn left. And autopilot off. And let's freaking roll. Fuel is basically full because this plane doesn't use fuel.
It's one of those new electric planes.
Yeah, I love those. I heard batteries aren't very heavy, Grump.
Actually, I think this might be a hybrid.
Yeah,
the Toyota RAV4 of the skies. I don't know.
I never understood what hybrid. I mean, my car costs like 13 grand. It's about as cheap a car as you can get. Or you can have a hybrid version for 23 grand. It does 5 more miles per gallon, which is basically nothing. Oh yeah, I'll definitely get that. That's sarcasm, by the way, because you roll. Look, we not only do we do combat, we also do on the fly formation. Formation display practice. Corkscrew around each other, do all the stuff and things. Get some harpoons. We're back, straight back out.
Land in full afterburner.
I don't want to land in full afterburner. I mean, it's a great suggestion by Grump. But not today, as Baby says. Not today. There should be an airfield around here. Either that or I've got us completely lost. But I suggest there should be an airfield around here.
We'll put it on a cart. You gotta put it on a milk cart. Have you seen me?
Roger. A lot of words in my house have been renamed based on what Baby says because it's just easier for that. And we don't say milk anymore. We say wonk. So milk is wonk. I love. Can I pick up some wonk
like that.
today? I need some wonk. All sorts of.
Is it like when I was young and I had the color Wallow?
Yeah, he says yayo, and I say yayo now as well. It's just easier.
Oh, I was close. I was like, they're like, no, it's yellow, and I was like, no, it's Wallow.
I love Wallow.
That's like one of the youngest memories I ever have.
Young Grump. And you're stubborn.
Saying no, it's Wallow.
Like my baby, you're stubborn as well, Grump. So you won't. He refuses to say it's wrong. Once it's decided something's right, that's it. It's right. Good.
Yeah.
Alright, where's this bloody runway? I want to be a massive douche.
We've run out of ponds, so I brought my own.
We've run out of Wallow and we've run out of...
Are you trying to come in port side or water side?
I don't care. I just want to know where the damn runway is so I can make a judgment.
It's right off our nose.
Is it really? Why can't I see it?
3.5 miles?
Am I getting old?
It's because it's
it's right there! We're on it!
Black.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit old. I don't know, just follow me, it'll be fine. What do you think?
I don't know where you are.
Players coming out.
You're out in front of everybody. So.
I got visual. Yep.
Wunderbar. I'm going to do a hard turn because this is how Milsim pilots slow down. For the G, for the G, for the G, for the G, for the G. And sick in your flight suit. Alright guys, I did a highly realistic turn. Now I'm in for landing. From seaside. Man, I'd love to go to seaside right now. And gear out. And flaps down. Now we get to see why Finland chose these babies. Good for icy roads. Which Baby says, yodes.
Wallow.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to set the canopy off. Well, there's my error. I'll make sure I get that right next time. Oh! Oh, you need wings. You need air going over the wings to fly, don't you? Let's get some of that. I did it. I got air.
Here we go.
Slam. Beautiful.
I just landed right behind you two.
Right, well then someone else. Alright, I'm going to do a UE. Yeah, I said it, a UE. Not a U-bend. A UE. And then we're taking
no
off.
skinny flick here?
Try. And scanny flick. Yeah! Scanny friggin' flick. Woo! Man, the Finnish chicks love that. Uh-oh.
Whee!
Scandy flick
Hey,
from the boys. Wham! Wow. Boy, am I proud. Right, let's get freaking loaded up. I want to be all Tom Cruise so the window's coming open. Yeah, I said a window. Alright.
Tom Cruise.
Load up you SOBs. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go and watch the boys. Alright, they've sorted out the problems. And let's go see what's going on. So, they're going in for tray attack. There's the stuff they blew up earlier. Hueys. They did actually have Hueys. They had Hueys and Pumas. The helicopters they had in 1982. Most of which got shot. Oh, those Harriers are really making a meal of it still. Still making a meal of it. I think we're going to put it low.
How many of them?
And
How many of them
critically,
did we lose to C-Ram?
I think to give them the best chance we can, we take them into 20 miles, we fire them 50 feet off the deck, or maybe not quite that low, but very low off the deck, and then we have them set to low as well, giving them the best, so none will be taken out at high altitude at least. So let's get that done. So, missile.
I think also hopefully spread out so they're not all coming in with the same product.
Yeah, we'll try that. We'll spread out the last minute. Right, so let's get RBL on. Check. Flight. Low. I'm going to go for skim. I don't think that matters.
I mean, Bob can kind of help if they're trying to see whiz them too.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. What do you reckon?
They'll pop up. They'll pop up at like last second, and then the sea whiz. You can be like, oh crap.
All right.
Target.
Yeah, I'll put Bob on then.
So what I did for mine is I had 2 of them skim, 2 of them Bob, just to double confuse.
Yeah, but the thing is,
it mattered.
Grump, his name was Robert Paulson. Step, 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 step. Yeah, I'm set up, baby. I'm fueled up, baby. Canopy's coming up, down, baby. That's done. That's done. That's done. Got that set up. That's not illuminating yet. Cap ready.
Okay, cool.
Watch out, she be icy, yo. Oh, skiddy, skiddy. Oh, skiddy, 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 skiddy. Let's rock.
Make sure you're not in Noseville High.
Oops. And rotator. I'm a frigging big rotator.
Like a rotator cuff.
Yo. Off that burner. And heading towards the bad guys. Right, there. Right, I'm going to set myself on autopilot. Attitude hold. Alright. Come join me for the party, Hauser. Bit of a crosswind on. Don't worry about that. Oh, a tactical smoke on a Seagramp.
Yeet.
Wow, tactical smoke and realism are our middle names. Right, I'm going to go watch the fight. Okay, we've got Apquiz. Yeah, I said it. Apquiz being shot by the boys. And there's someone remembering how to use the Harrier teapot. They're so funny. They've still got that frigate they have to be careful of. It's still got teeth, you know, guys. What's this going on? What's this?
I'm going to have enough time to launch these with you, and then I'm going to have to
Roger Dodger.
jump out for Envy.
Won't be long. This is Mount Pleasant, the base that was built 3 years after the war. Just four aircraft live here full time, just to protect it from any naughtiness. They found a book site. No one likes a book site.
Take it out.
Take it out.
Smoke it.
Smoke it. Poke it. Poke it.
Light it up.
And wham. That's how you take a radar out. Did you see in the Iran war, well, a THAAD radar got smashed by a ballistic missile or a drone? I didn't see what actually hit it. That must be an expensive frigging radar to lose. I don't know how that managed to happen. Anyway, it did.
Yeah, it's fine. We got another one.
You do have another one, don't you, Grump?
We just respawn one.
You do. You just say, see if Galaxy.
We lost this $1 billion EW. All right, pull up the next one.
You know when I told them not to go near the ship or make sure the ship's destroyed, they ignored me and got shot down.
In this case, they're not like the U.S. where they can just get a new one.
Yeah, that's right. I can't just spawn a new one. Man, I wish I had that spawn. Oh, you were right. You know, we're having that disagreement about your canopy has disappeared, Grump. Of course it has. Even for you, this is fairly early for the mission to go cabriolet, Grump.
Well, somebody was like, "Oh, landing with canopies on." I'm like, "All right, bet."
Last time we had a mission, remember, I said that the Chinese were going to beat the Americans because they have more warships now, because they're building warships faster than America, which is true. All of that is true. Yeah, it didn't work out so well. Turns out the Americans still won. Their ships are much bigger and much nastier.
Well, see what happens
yes,
is
Grump, can I help you with
build
something?
as many ships. Yes, if you want to, you can build as many ships as you want, but that just creates a target-rich environment.
Yeah,
that allows us to stretch our legs a little bit.
What happened in this? I mean, this is just a game sim, obviously. What happened was, I just should have thought about this earlier. I didn't really think about it. All American ships are big. The smallest you have is Gnarly Burke, which is a 10,000 ton, well, 9,000 ton destroyer. It's a cruiser, really. It's enormous. It has 90 plus weapon missiles on board. Half of the Chinese fleet is actually frigates, which is half the weight and size, and less than half of the armament. They've only got 30 missiles on them. So when you aggregated that up together, the US just have miles more stuff. Again, until you actually run the simulation, you just didn't think about it. I'm leveling out. I just won't warn you until I do it, if that's okay. Yeah, so it was kind of a bit of a non-factor in the end, but it was nice to run it anyway. So you don't have to worry.
It's kind of like the Iranian Navy, too. It's like a lot of the IRGC stuff that we have to worry about, well, it's not really the Navy, it's the facts that they've got.
That's right.
Fast attack craft.
It's not the Navy.
Basically like civilian boats.
They
really.
specifically separate the Navy from the IRGC, because the IRGC is really, if you want to get demonetized, a kind of terrorist thing, right? They're there to terrorize civilian vessels. Whereas the Navy was more a genuine Navy.
Yeah, they are the fringe part of Iran.
Yeah. Right, and going
they
back
are
to
the ones that basically overthrew the government of Iran when back, 1979? Iranian Revolution, that's what came from it.
Yeah.
Their version of a king called the Shah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the king. Bang. Oh, someone just... Yeah, the Harriers aren't doing too well. One just threw his face into something, and another one got shot by the ship. Bless them, they're trying, and that's the important thing. Big hit. Smash.
Hey, what, Cap? Without the canopy on, it's definitely a lot louder out. You can tell when your afterburners are on.
Yes. Yes, it's louder. I've been in a real plane before at about 100. Well, it's probably about 100 knots. It's in kilometers an hour. About 100 knots, and I opened to get some air because I was feeling sick. Surprise, me being me. I opened the canopy back, and just at 100 knots, it was horrendous. I had to close it. So imagine doing that 400 knots. Not for me, I've decided.
Yeah, that could kill a pilot based on blunt force trauma.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ask the F-22 pilot.
Also, I know I always get back to my older British stuff. Those are the books that I read. Phantom pilot that hit a bird in training, 500 knots, ripped his canopy off. He survived it, but the blast was so fierce, he couldn't put his head up above the dash. He had to fly the entire flight, heads down below the dash, because it would just rip his head off. Basically, it was horrendous, and the rear seat.
That is horrendous, but
it's got a pretty tall front dash.
Yeah, the rear guy had to land it from there. It's got like a HUD repeater or something. I've forgotten exactly now. Had to land it like that. It was crazy, man.
Imagine landing the plane.
It had one of the
imagine
radomes
being
come
a
off mid-flight and slam into the front glass.
I mean, not to make this a competition or anything, I got one better for you. Was it a British Airways plane where the
yes, it was.
Cockpit window just popped right out and the pilot flew out?
He used the wrong screws.
Survived.
He used the wrong screws and it flew out.
Wrong screws.
It flew out, they grabbed his legs, held his legs, which almost sounds unbelievable, and the rest of him was outside the plane at 500 knots. How do you survive that exactly?
He said he was able to, like, if he had his head in the neutral position, he couldn't breathe. So, we just lost our AWACS.
Yeah, it's fine. F-16 shooting AWACS down. Yes. Yeah, he did, didn't they? Literally did.
Yeah, so the only way he could breathe is if he turned his head sideways.
Yeah, right.
Because like that rush of air was just too much. He couldn't breathe in, so he had to create like a little bit of a vacuum.
My understanding of why that happens, by the way, if you're interested viewers, is because when air moves very fast like that, it's very low pressure. So it was lower pressure than inside his lungs, so he couldn't actually suck that low pressure air in. So he had to find a neutral zone, didn't he, where there was higher air pressure, or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, a little turbulent area downstream of like where his shoulder was at, kind of creeps a little bit of that where you can breathe it in. Yeah.
There we go.
It's the same thing that
that's
happens
basically
to pilots when they get up and need their oxygen mask. The air actually inflates your lungs, and to exhale, you squeeze down.
Huh.
It's the opposite of your normal breathing.
Sounds not very
It
fun.
feels weird.
Yeah.
You adapt to it. Like, it's no big deal. It doesn't hurt, but it's odd because normally you relax to exhale, and when you're on the mask, it's relaxed to inhale.
Not for me, I've decided, guys. Like many stuff we've talked about today, it's not for me.
Looks like the fleet is off to our left here.
Can you see it on the sea radar?
No, just looking at radar return.
Oh, our
Roger.
radar
All right,
showing
guys.
about 11 o'clock.
They've moved. How dare they? Autopilot coming off, and that's a left roll. Another Harrier shot down. Good lord, what are they doing?
Galley fleet on the radar.
Tally fleet on the radar. All right, that's it, guys.
80 miles out.
We are now going to attack it. So we are going to go low now. We know we've got a fix. We've got a radar fix. I can literally get a radar fix in it now. I'm getting a radar fix in it now. I'm getting the left one. I think the left one might be it. I'm now, with that radar fix, I'm going to go down. We're just not going to go fully below the radar horizon because I don't want to lose the fix. But we're going to make ourselves a non-appetizing target. And we're going to shoot. Oh, air-to-ground mode help. Put your air-to-ground mode on, guys. Double check your missiles are still set up. They should be. And we're going to shoot like kind of 25 miles while on the deck. It means the missiles should not pop up at all. They'll really surprise them. Descending now at 5 degrees. 74 miles to go. Oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
If you want to bracket our left and right, feel free to do so, but try and stick to the same speed as me, or should I say the same engine power, 92, 93%. Keep us the same speed at 5 degree descent. The reason I'm not diving down to the deck
Just gonna go right.
completely is I don't want to lose that radar's return. Feeling mighty sexy. Mighty sexy.
Maximum.
Remember, when you blat your missiles off, leave a few seconds between each shot, because if they're too close, they'll get taken out by one interceptor, which is bad news for us.
Someone want to break left, spread out the load a little.
I'll let a guy do it. I'll pass it on to a guy that knows a guy.
Going some cream of some young guy.
Creep of some young guy, and demonetized. Because
Again.
everything is demonetized. I'm at 92, 93%, no, 94% for some reason. That's because the air pressure is getting higher. I'm at 440 knots. I'm at 60 nautical miles, which is important for me and my damn people. Back to 5 degrees elevation. It's 510 knots, and that's 50 miles. Sonic boom. We're balancing this pretty well. In the soup, I am tray soup. Plus, I love tomato soup.
I like chicken noodle.
8,000 feet, 42 miles, 540 knots. Strangely, not illuminated.
40 miles.
40 miles. 6,000 feet.
Tighten up into a line there. We got a trailer.
Yeah, he just went through the soup, and I'm like, I don't want to fly with these guys.
You just want to fly with it. I get it. Emotions are difficult to deal with, Grump. No, we've locked onto the wrong guy. The guy I can see visually, the carrier's on the right. Release your lock. Release the lock. And I'm locking onto...
Go back into BOL.
I've lost the ships off my sea mode radar. Am I below the radar horizon? I must be below the radar horizon. I'm heading back up.
Yep.
God damn it. Alright, well at least we've got it now. I'm also double checking. Yeah, BOL, I get it. I'm changing that. Okay, the others are okay. Okay, I'm up to 3,000 feet and I've got nothing on my sea radar, which is really annoying because I'm staring at the effing ship right there. There it is. Okay, I'm locking the right rear one. Locked. That's the right one. 26 miles, preparing to fire, 3,000 feet. They're locking, preparing to shoot us. I'm diving down a bit more because I'm going to launch my missiles a little bit lower to give them the best chance of life. I'm in RBL check. I am 24 miles, preparing to fire. Wait for it, boys. Wait for it. That's 22 miles. And get down to 1,000 feet. And 3, 2, 1. Fire the missiles. With a couple of seconds in between. And... Run, 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 run. Ah!
Paladin defensive.
Smoke in the air, smoke in the air.
Hells yeah. Let's get the bloody hell out of here, guys. Lower, 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 lower.
Music on.
Yep.
Simba's clean.
Cap clean. Beat you. Ha 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 ha.
Paladin clear.
Woohoo!
That's it.
Oh, poor old Grumptastic. Poor old Grumptastic. Right, mortar pilot my way back home. Let's go watch some freaking missiles, boys. Oh, yeah!
I'm gonna go put my face into it because I gotta go to AMP.
Alright, smash it. Alright, we're back. We're back. New missiles, new tactic. Nice and low, nice and sexy. Right, we've bypassed the front frigate. That's the good news. We've got the other frigate right in the way. How could that be right in the way? Let's hope we don't lock onto it, guys.
In theory, they should lock onto large instead of
They should do, but it may not. You know, it may not be that simple for them. Okay, defense is coming out. Leave my people be. They're still coming down. No. Ow! My face, my many faces. The many faces of Mary Jane Rottencrotch. Right, here we go, guys. Missile. Lost another one. Just a few miles. Yes, they've deliberately gone starboard to try and bypass that frigate. And that is why you pay your American tax dollars.
Hey, yo!
Frigate's missile coming in from frigate. Get off me! Lost another one. Now's the Sea Whiz of Destiny. I hate the Sea Whiz of Destiny. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's all over me, damn it. Like radiation burns. Here it comes. Where's that pop-up we programmed, Grump? Where's that pop-up I wanted? It's not popping up.
Any second.
It's not popping up. I told you to pop up, damn you. Yeah, no, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, no, yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. No, they all got blown up. Oh, we lose. God, son of a bitch. What a...
Oh, my body.
Simba's body, yeah, Simba went... Oh, come on, Simba. Oh, god damn it.
Checklist.
Well, as annoying as that is, if I look, I see we've hit a frigate. So we did hit something by accident, but we've not sunk the frigate, I don't think. And we've definitely not sunk the carrier. So we tried. It was just more difficult than we thought it was going to be. I don't know what to say, because we could keep running it. Well, even if we did keep running it, it's going to keep shooting our guys down. I think we need more. We need a bigger team of guys, don't we?
Honestly, they were getting through the missile barrier pretty well. It's that triple Sea Whiz that's just
none of them
killer.
popped up.
Yeah.
I definitely set on mine to pop up, and none of mine popped up. Which I was
They
a bit...
pop up right at the end.
Yeah, they pop up real close range. So
Well,
they were killing them before they did the pop up.
All right. Well, whoever survived this land, and I mean, we'll call it a night there. We're just gonna see what. Oh yeah, it looks like most people are RTBing. All the other Hornets are RTBing. Appears we've landed their runway and captured it. Yeah, we have actually. Yep, we've got the Chinook at Port Stanley now. We've got Maggot landed at Port Stanley now. And they've pretty much sunk this defensive ship that was here, so well done, boys. Had a few losses, but you got to crack a few eggs if you want to smash an omelette. It's RTB, mighty sexy landing. No, friggin', let's race. Hello, Dane. Race is on, let's go. Vectors bleed Grumptastic.
Stand by 1. Vector will be correct. Is going to be 004 or 90. You want to go in for a seaside approach. Use more like 008.
Alright. I'm going to show you how to go fast on the nose.
Paladin's got about 11-mile head start.
Yeah, but he hasn't got the big S factor, has he, Grump?
Oh, you're right.
What about the S factor?
Well, also, how heavy are your balls, though? That's
Also, he doesn't have
You got lead balls,
giggity, let's go
massive lead
racing.
balls.
He doesn't have that either. Yeah, he doesn't have lead
Oh,
balls.
that's more like an American thing.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah.
I mean, you do have Isle of Man, I guess.
Thank you. I do have Isle of Man. I've been there. I love it. I want to go there. You have to have money to go there, though. They won't have me. Damn them.
Oh, what's this? Kaladin has turned around.
Brilliant. That's
Anyways,
great racing.
you're still 73 miles away.
Roger.
Direct course 002.
Let's update where we are. He has gone the wrong way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how Kaladin races. Let him race. Supercat races a little bit differently. I go towards the finish line. Just in case. Just in case. I like to put countermeasures just in case, Grump. Just in case.
And vector yourself directly in the sun.
And directly into the sun. Ain't no one shooting at me. I'm friggin'... I've got the awesome stopcock on the go. And that on...
The Sidewinders want the forbidden light.
And the forbidden fruit. Grump, it's a Sidewinder. I didn't know that you recorded the original vocals for the Sidewinder, Grump.
I crave the forbidden light, brother. No, don't do it, brother. You know, just Grump things.
Yeah.
Along with...
Along with... Yeah, along with that. Look at Kaladin. He doesn't ever race a day in his life trying to catch me up. Kaladin laugh. Kaladin laugh. Ah, so funny.
Strange, because he was definitely in the lead.
Yeah. Not everyone's got the awesome factor.
Quiet.
Everyone's got the awesome factor as us. Right, how else can I lighten my plane up a bit? Burn more fuel. Burn more fuel engines. Now. That's oh my god. What's happened? Something may... Uh-oh.
Turned into wacky races.
Fast as I am, that's faster. Just saying, that's a bit faster.
Yeah, but it's got to climb.
It does have to climb. That's right, Grump. Look at you knowing physics and ting.
Yeah, it's something gravity, something.
Yeah. F equals MA, blah, blah, blah. I get it. Your AMRAM is like, a time when you drive faster than an AMRAM. That's the time we got now. Oh, poor Kaladin. Poor Kaladin. Wanted the sex
doing
points.
his best ox cart impression.
I love a good ox cart. Me and a bit of NASCAR on a Friday night. We're fine. Right, fuel.
You gotta come down at some point to land.
Nah. I decided nah. Just lots of nah, really. God, this thing's gutless. Go faster. How can you make a plane so draggy and with less power? I've done everything I can to make it go fast.
You are now 20 miles.
Oh my god.
Corkscrew.
Yes, sir.
I find it funny that Kaladin is about to overrun his aim 120.
Yeah, you'll get that with M120s.
In before it hits him instead.
That would be good. Yeah, I approve.
Nah, the battery's dead.
I am a dead battery.
Kinetics, though.
Meow.
Wasn't there that one time where Tail ended up shooting himself with his own name 9?
I can't remember, but it does sound like the kind of... He was very Swedish, you know, Grump. So possibly.
I think that happened a long time.
Back in the
I'm fairly
old days.
certain he fired an AIM 9. It lost enough power. He overflew it. They came back and hit him in the butt.
Oh dear. Sounds excellent. I made it to Mark 1.9.
Right below you.
I got a bog to 1.9. Where's the damn runway? I cannot see it anywhere.
You're right over it.
Are you serious?
Literally flying over it. Yep.
Oh yeah. Isn't that funny, Grump? I didn't see it. Again.
Corkscrew. Damn, what an air show for those fish.
Right?
I'm jealous.
Fish love a good air show. And down the slope. Supercat, best cap. Possibly the best person in the world, if not definitely this part of the world at this point on this runway right now. And landed. I feel so safe. So safe, Grump. So safe. Damn! 70-pound warhead careers into me. So safe, Grump. So safe. So safe. Time to take off again. Let's go. Come on. Perfectly serviceable jet. Fly the damn jet. Nah. Grump.
I didn't know you. Hey, you're doing burnouts. Look at that.
I've run out of fuel. I'm perfectly safe though. Good mission, I say, guys. Well, that's it, viewers. We're gonna go to. Ow, my beautiful damn face! God damn son of a bitch. Rude. Welcome back, viewers, and debrief. That was fun. So, let's concentrate flight by flight. First, our flight, otherwise known as best flight. Let's go. We go wham. We take off. We fly all the way, hundreds and hundreds of miles. We spot them because we're cool. We launch all of our missiles, apart from Simba's, who launches just 2 the wrong way, but he's in Japan and American. So we do that. Interestingly, some of ours went low, some of ours went high, and either way, they got shot at and shot down. And then the last ones just couldn't get by that Sea Whiz. And, close, but no friggin' cigar, guys. Anyway, then we all went back, if I can find myself. Which, of course, I can't. There we are. We don't have a race. We just do sexy talk. In there, blah, 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 blah. Back out. Chugga. This time we go with a new idea. A new hot S plan of going really, really low all the way until they start shooting at us. Then we launch our stuff really low. 60 missiles, chubba, and even Simba goes in. And no, Grump just flies straight into a missile, because Grump, I believe. Then in I go our missiles, they go low, and we give them the best possible chance that we can. And they start getting taken out, chugga. And what happens here, guys?
You guys do debrief already?
One hits the frigate. Oh, Jesus, look how close they got. And... Oh, meters. Couple of meters away, need some jump. There you go, we tried our best. Alright, that's that. Now we've got to try and find the boys who are literally half the planet, the other side. Let's see if we can find them. There we go. Right, so Chumbawamba, let's go back. Who wants to go next?
Maggot, I guess.
Okay, I'm watching you.
Yep, Harrier flight. So we took off from the carrier, encountered a couple of S-16s along the way, so we turned back, at which point the carrier started firing on them, which was great fun. Went back in again, started allocating targets on the base. Roland system seemed to have been taken down by the seed flight before us, so that was good planning. Managed to take out a lot of the static targets that were there, including the Hueys and some AAA. Drop then tried for the frigate with some Mavericks, couldn't get lock and was shot down. Jigsaw also tried for the frigate, but unfortunately his JDAMs decided they were going to go and land on the previously destroyed Roland. And was shot down by the frigate as well. I then managed to land at Port Stanley, rearm, attempted to attack the frigate, but ran out of time based on the Mavericks not warming up in time.
You pretty much did kill it. It was a red health. I think we pretty much called that a kill, guys. All right, very good. Next flight. Send it.
It's not here.
Yep. So we took off the carrier. We split up into 2 pairs. We went after the SAM site at Stanley Airport. We were able to take out the road and search radar pretty quickly, but the track radars only come alive once she's tracking us. So I went down low to try and wake it up while Stoke stayed high. It locked me up, and then Stoke was able to kill it. We then, meanwhile, Space F and Shrek went off to Mount Pleasant, and we were able to take pretty much everything out there. And then we joined them as well to finish off what they had and then went home.
Nice work. Spot on.
We did also shoot remaining harms on the frigate and splashed an F-16 on the way back.
Oh. Did anyone notice an F-16 went all the way to the AWACS and shot it down? Did anyone notice that?
Yeah, I did. I saw the message.
No,
so we did revenge then.
There seems to be new programming that he just went on the ground 50 feet all the way, 400 knots, all the way to it, and then popped up straight below him. So that's new. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? Next, whoever you are, say words.
Yeah, Matrix took off from the LHA with skill. It was 60 or 70 miles for us, so quite a long, dull transit. But the nice thing was it gave us time to watch the air picture, and I thought you guys did a really nice job, particularly the Seed guys and the Harriers. Of course, the anti-ship guys were on the other side of the world, so I didn't see much of them. Eventually, Skill and I got towards Stanley, and I held off whilst Skill did his thing with the Hellfires. And eventually, there was no response from the airfield, so I landed there, disgorged my troops, so we took over Stanley, which was great. And I then, after that, armed up some door gunners and went to do some CSAR, picked up a couple of pilots. The frigate was still active, so I couldn't.
Yeah, pretty much did what Matrix did, went ahead of him, blew up some stuff. Everybody was having fun with the frigate, so I thought I'd join in, hit it with a few Hellfires and rockets, and then it hit me back, so I shot my tail off, so I landed, and then Matrix came and picked me up.
Nice. Sounds good. All right, guys. Great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, almost got the carrier, but not quite. But the rest of you did a great job and took Port Stanley, which is good. Anything to follow up, Matrix?
Yep, it'd be quite nice for me to tweak this mission and maybe fly it again. I think there's a couple of other mission makers who've got ideas to continue a campaign from this point. So I'm looking forward to that.
Sounds good. Viewers, I hope you enjoyed it, and bye-bye.